हेलो फ्रेंड्स, जय जगन्नाथ। वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। आशा करछि अपन माने समस्ते भलरे थिबे आउ कन्वेंशन रो सब प्रोग्राम को देखि बहुत खुशी होथिबे। सेमिति आज एक ब्लॉग नै आसी जोत्रे के अछि ओपनिंग सेरेमनी रो माने स्टार्ट हला ठाकुर को पूजा करी के आई माने प्रोग्राम टा एक्चुअली आज टू स्टार्ट हबो। तापरे माने बहुत सारा माने सब स्टेट रो पार्टिसिपेंट परफॉर्म करिवे आ बहुत किछि अछि। आसंद देखिबा एही ब्लॉग रे।
I bow to the Supreme Lord, O Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra.
guest, Chief Speaker, distinguished guest, esteemed OSA National leadership, past presidents, sponsors, volunteers, honored guests, and many others who are in here. It is my immense pleasure to welcome each one of you to the 57th OSA Convention here in Minneapolis. Our theme this year, Milan Tarang, Tides of Harmony, beautifully captures the spirit who we are. The Odia spread across North America and around the world come together today, one family, united, our language, culture, and heritage, and shared values. Over the next 3 days, we'll celebrate the rich culture of Odisha through music, dance, literature, drama, spiritual programs, youth activities, businesses, networking, and meaningful conversations. The convention would not have been possible without your dedication. Hundreds of volunteers in Minneapolis who have worked hard over 1.5 years. Their commitment, sacrifice, and passion reflects very essence for our community service. To every volunteers, committee members, chapters, representative, performance, sponsor, donor, and supporters, this cannot be done without your support and time, talent, and resources. रहीकि मो इंडिया पढ़ेबी आ सेठी बहुत पैसा पत्र नहीं कि पढ़ेबी और आराम रे मो जीवन व्यतीत करी। माँ सदाल फोन करे कहे कि तू जल्दी पढ़े आस मो ये रही मो पाखे रही किंतु समय कहा अपेक्षा करे धीरे धीरे ये समय सहित मु मिसीगली विवाह कली मोर पिला माने हेले आ यही परिवार बढ़ी उठिला हस खुशी रे आउ 4-5 वर्ष 30 वर्ष रे परिणत हो गला जमी जना भी पड़ा। आज मिनियापोलिस रे मोर घर मु प्राय मासे ओडिशा जाए किंतु 15 दिन पर मन हुए मु मोर से मिनियापोलिस घर को फेरी आसी एटा मोर जमी घर हो मिनियापोलिस बोध हुए आम समस्तंकर से भाया समस्तंकर से प्रकृति आमे यही समाज सहित एत परिचित हो आमको लगुच ये आम बचबू ये मरबू मोर सदाबले मन पड़े जमी गोटे मेरा नाम जोकर सॉन्ग जीना यहाँ मरना यहाँ इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ मुशारू आसी बहुत ओडिशा को आज बहुत मन पड़े किंतु मुझे ओडिशा सोसाइटी अमेरिका सहित जड़ित हो जो आमर कल्चर परंपरा संस्कृति बचाई रखी से निज माटी ठारू लगुच जमी आम दूर नुह आम ओडिशा को हजार हजार माइल दूर रहीचु किंतु आमर भाषा संस्कृति परंपरा को जीवन रखीचु से पर्यंत ओडिशा आमर हृदय सब बेले रही आसतु आम समस्ते मिसी ए मिनियापोलिस सम्मेलन को आरंभ करवा। द एंटायर मिनियापोलिस मिनेसोटा कम्युनिटी डेडिकेट्स दिस ओसा कन्वेंशन। जय जगन्नाथ, जय ओडिशा, जय ओसा। थैंक यू सो मच। I would like to say give it to our co-convener Suchitna Swain will tell something.
Namaskar, Subha Sakhala. I would like to extend a grand welcome to all our dignitaries, the OSA members, OSA family, and everyone present in this room. Besi samay nebini, just I'll start with gote choto story as I was reaching out for fundraising. এই ওসা পরিবারটা আমার পাই এতে ইম্পর্টেন্ট হয়ে যাইছি লাস্ট গোটে বর্ষ ভিতরে আজি আমি নিজকু গোটে বড় ফ্যামিলি গোটে এক্সটেন্ডেড ফ্যামিলি রে পাউছু ছোট গোটে উদাহরণ দেবি যেতবেলে আমি ফন্ডরেজিং করুথুলু আমি বিভিন্ন লোকଙ୍କୁ রিচ আউট করথুলু সেই প্রসেস রে জনে 90 ইয়ার্স ওল্ড লোকଙ୍କୁ আমি রিচ আউট করথিলু তাଙ୍କର কথা শুনিকি ତାଙ୍କ ইন্সপিরেশন শুনিকি ମୋ ଆଖିରେ ଗୋଟେ ମିନିଟ ପାଇଁ ଲୁହ ଆସି ଯାଇଥିଲା से कहले जे ओसा है मो पाई मंदिर से मंदिर जो मंदिर को मु सब वर्ष जाई आसी किंतु आज बयस सकाशे मु आसी पारुनी किंतु माँ तमें कौन मत अलाउ कर मुझे मंदिर रे किसी दक्षिणा देवी एंड ही वांटेड टू डोनेट सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ आम से फिलिंग को लेकिन आगु को भी बढ़ा एवं प्रति वर्ष ये कन्वेंशन रे आम गोटे थर समस्ते मिसिकी ओसा परिवार को बहुत भल भाव जाना एवं ताकू एंजॉय करवा I would like to just wrap up my speech with this. I want to sincerely thank to every single community members, every single Minneapolis team, every single OSA family here, and last but not the least, our families who have sacrificed hours and hours and months and have spared us to dedicate our service for you all. आज सेमानक बिना ए कन्वेंशन हे पार नथंता एवं आमे एते समय आपण मान पे देई पार नथतो. So may I please request all of you for a huge round of applause to all of those family members who have sacrificed years and hours of time. Thank you so much. I will now request Devi Patnaik, our treasurer, to take it from here.
Gratitude to everyone who contributed financially and otherwise towards the success of this convention, without which it would not have been possible to organize it. So together we did it. Thanks to all of the members of OSA members, families from national level, and special thanks to my Minnesota family, all the member families of Minnesota chapter for their wholehearted support. We got a huge support from our local community and we are really thankful to all of them. We are a small community, but together we brought a big thing into a reality. So that's our strength. Thank you all. Now I will invite Shakti Tripathi, who is secretary with the convention.
Thank you, Devena. Jai Jagannath. I'm Shakti Tripathi, Secretary OSA Convention 2026. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate our Odia culture, heritage, and community spirit. Before we begin, I would like to take this moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our volunteers who have spent countless hours to make this a success. They have dedicated a lot of their time to make it a memorable experience for all of us. While we have strived to organize this in a best possible way, nothing is perfect, right? So there could be, minor inconvenience for anyone. I request you to consider this as your own event and kindly forgive us if there are any small mistakes. Your support, understanding, and encouragement mean great deal to us. Thank you, and I hope you all have a great time here. Thank you.
Convention. We'll just make a few remarks for 5 minutes and then introduce the next guest.
Namaskar. Good morning. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
Thank you. Okay. I think I may be a emotional but I allowed. So allow yourself to go with my flow. आज मु आपण को जनक संगे देखा करेबी जेते बेले जोटी आमर जहा संगे देखा हुए आमे पचारू अरे तुम घर कोठी के कहे कटक के कहे भुवनेश्वर के कहे बलांगीर के कहे संबलपुर के कहे केन्द्रापड़ा आउ के कहे केउंझर आ बड़बिल सुनिचंती. That is a beautiful connection that we feel. आमे सबू ए अमेरिका देश को पड़े आसचे गोटे स्वप्न नहीं आ पछरे रही जाइए आम ओडिशा माटी. एटा समस्ते कहिचंती समस्ते सुनिचंती आउ आमे अंगे निभेइछु ठीक आउ आमर जो स्वप्न आमे किछि गोटे करिबा एठी रहिबा आमे टिके बेटर होबा आम पिलामान थ्रू रे आम निज आम निजे भी यही सबू कर सारी सब बढ़िया चली बहुत बढ़िया चली सब लाइफ इज ब्यूटीफुल नाउ.
से एमती गोटे घटना हो जो आमको बहुत हेल्पलेस लगे बहुत एका लगे गोटे प्रोब्लेम आसो जमती कार जॉब लॉस है कार हेल्थ प्रोब्लेम है कार लोनलीनेस है कि एज रिलेटेड भी केते इश्यू है जो आम हेल्पलेस निजक भावु निजक बहुत एका भावु से तो भावतु गोटे हाथ आसिक आम कांधरे आसला आ कहला बंधु मु अच्छी आमे माने सब गोटे परिवार ଆଉ ଏଇଥିପାଇଁ ଆମେ ଏଇଠି ଅଛେ।
From here, let's do a small activity. Please look at your neighbor, whoever is sitting next to you. देखिले? Actually मुंडा बुलेकी टिके देखंतु। आपनकर पछरे के बसचंदी, आगरे के बसचंदी। आउ जोरे कहंतु, मु अछि। Thank you, thank you, thank you. केमती लागिला?
बहुत बढ़िया, सपोर्टिव।
So imagine there's 7,000 people telling you, Mochi, Jore Konto.
Mochi!
Thank you. Now I'll let Nagesh explain this person.
So, এটা একটা ফিলিং। আমি যেটা কହୁଛେ ମୁଁ ଅଛି, ଆମକୁ କିଏ କହିଲା ମୁଁ ଅଛି, this is the feeling। এই ফিলিংର ନାଁଟା ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି? এই ফিলিংର ନାଁ ହେଉଛି the Odisha Society of the Americas। So just imagine, not one hand, not two hands, 7,000 ପରିବାରର ହାତ ଆପଣଙ୍କ କାନ୍ଧରେ ଅଛି at any given time. That is the promise OSA is making to you. That is the promise you are all making to each other. Right? ସେତିକି କହିକି ଆମେ ରହିବୁ। Thank you. ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
तुम्हें साम तुम्हें नारायण जगन्नाथ कहीं कहर ओडिया कल्चर आम कही आसुचे वो जगन्नाथ कल्चर ता सहित संपृक्त आपण मान देखा पाइबे आज सरपाज्ञ जो मैंने चाहूचे हिंदू मंदिर दर्शन करने से जन देखा चाहिए जे वर्ल्ड the biggest temple is built in Minneapolis under our leadership. It is not we, it is you. You supported and we built, not Jagannath temple. 21 deities are there, including Jagannath. कहीं कहको जाऊँगी मुझे गोटे गोटे अन्य मान आपण मान देखा चाहिए आम लिखाई 57th convention. We are the oldest group organization in USA, and we started. I am one of the founders. I take this occasion. It is not I, it is we. We have lost few good friends, and during last year, I am praying God to place their soul in peace. Please stand up for 30 seconds. Please, for 8 families we have. And we are not just doing as a Odia, we are doing as Indian. We are doing as Indian. आपण माने देखिया को चाहिए जे who are few other people are here. The head of India Association is here. The Mangala Acharya. And we have from Jaina group, other group Ramgada. From other group I can mention the name of everyone. They are present here. They are ओतप्रोत भाव जड़ित आम ओडिया सोसाइटी सहित आम जो 40टा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अच्छी भितर से लीडिंग रोल नौकरी आपण मैंने देखा पाइबे आमर ओडियार गर्व कौन इंडियन मान गर्व कौन एटी गोटे अच्छी मिनेसोटा हिस्टोरिकल सोसाइटी से सोसाइटी रे कार ना अच्छी आमर ना अच्छी आमे हेलो we are not 3M, we are not Petronics, we are not Kargil, and we are Indian, Odia. Why? They say we are trying to preserve and promote our rich cultures, and we have been doing. America is very good in supporting to preserve and promote your rich culture. For that basis, they have named us for Dr. Das Foundation, Rotunda. It's a rare opportunity for us, so that at least we'll feel proud.
Can you come and say a few things in the midst of so many accomplished speakers. But as I was thinking about it, I realized that I find myself at an interesting age. I'll be 31 next month. And I realized that I got caught between two generations. There are graduates, college graduates right now entering the work field. They are just beginning their careers, trying to find their paths. And then I also talk to a lot of young parents, people who are just starting to raise their kids. They have kids who are 5, 6 years old, and they want to figure out what do they study? There's so much disruption in the world right now. What do we do there? So I thought I would take 10 minutes of your time, and then maybe through the course of some of the unique things that I might have been able to see if there are things, advice that we could give that apply to both generations. So with that, I'll give you 3 anecdotes. Each of those, I think, has a lesson in it that hopefully applies to both those generations that I end up sitting between now. The first one is, I remember there was I faced this existential dread twice. The first one I remember was after I had graduated college. I was sitting in my first apartment that I had leased out. I had a roommate, and I came home from work the first day as an engineer at Toast. And I remember thinking, the days were getting shorter, it was the fall, and I remember thinking that first day, is this the rest of my life? Is it going to be wake up, go, work at a company, commute back, make some dinner, and go to sleep for the next 40 years? And that scared me a lot. And in fact, I was depressed for 1 week thinking about that because I thought that's what life was now. And I said, no, that's not what I want my life to be. At some point, I want to change this. I don't want to be working somewhere for 40 years. Or working for other people for 40 years. So fast forward another 8, 9 years, I continued to stay at Toast. And one day, it was 6 months after I got married, I woke up one day and I said, I'm quitting. My parents thought I was crazy. They didn't know what to make.
एबे किछि टाइम पे ब्रेक हेची जोटी के हम समस्त लंच करबा को जिवो तापरे आउरी बहुत सारा प्रोग्राम अछि तो सही प्रोग्राम सब मु आ गोटे ब्लॉग रे नै के आसीबी आ देखन तो खाइबा एते वैरायटी हेतला बहुत एक्चुअली भल्लो खाइबा बनेथिले तो माने एते आइटम तापरे सबटु भल लागुथिला हमर ओडिसा खाइबार बासना आसला जोटा कि बहुत भल लागुथिला आ सब दिन सब प्रकार रो खाइबा मिलथला डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ओडिसा रो जते भी अछि व्यंजन तापरो किछ ना किछ बनेथिले आ पूरा अप टू द मार्क बनेथिले जोटे माने किछ भी कंप्लेन नै समस्त खुशी रे खाउथिले माने खाइबे बसिकी प्रोग्राम देखिबे खाइबे पुन प्रोग्राम देखिबे तो ये 3-4 दिन खाइबे खटी करिवे ता पाखरे पुन पान दुकान भी लगे देथिले जो माने खाउथिले तापर से पान किनिके खाउथिले तो सब प्रकार बंदोबस्त थिला एमती किछि माने टाइम पे हमको लागिनी जे आमे अमेरिका रे अछु आमे ओडिसा रे ही अछु आ गोटे बहुत बड़ इवेंट अटेंड करछु आ आशा करछि आपन को बहुत भल लागिथिबो रहउछि फोन देखाबो अन्य ब्लॉग रे।